Okay, so here's the actual wind turbine on the mount. You can see this right here. This bottom part, this metal part, I had to get welded to this flange right here. And you can unbolt here, but when you remount it, you got to be really careful about making sure that there's the weld joints inside can cause it to kind of sit just a little uneven or whatever. So you want to make sure that if you do unbolt this here, that when you reset this, that you make sure it doesn't tip or whatever, because otherwise it can rotate, go like that. I'm going to take it off, leaving this whole mount here on. These don't weigh very much, and they go down about 2 feet, so it's like really deep. There's a bolt right here that you take off, and that bolt is what holds it into this top flange part here. Definitely have two people, you know, two young people. Well, because these things can weigh like, 50 pounds, 50, 60 pounds, and it's pretty heavy when you're lifting it up to get it in here. Ideally, what you do is you get like some kind of a hoist or something that you can hang it from, so then you don't have all the weight. And then you're just like lining it up, setting it in, and sliding it down. It does get a little stiff right here, and you have to, you'll have to kind of wiggle it a little bit to let it slide down. But make sure you don't slide so far that you can damage these wires right here. These wires, probably wouldn't be a bad idea to tape up some more around these wires so it's a little stiff, right there. Because this little hole here, you just don't want any chaff, or sorry, up here, this little hole. You want this wire to be well protected, because this goes onto the motor up here. And then you hook onto the top here with these 3 wires, and then it goes down through that wire down to the bottom and hook onto the charge controllers that I showed you before. This side over here I've taken off already. You can see the inside there. You basically just have that little hole, and you really just have to line this hole up. And then when you do put this in, pay attention to which side these little wires come out here, because on this one, I wish I would have turned it the other way so that the wires come out on the other side. The reason being is the pipe with the wires are on this side, so it would have hung straighter. Otherwise right now it kind of wraps around as it goes up. So when you put these in, make sure you pay close attention to that. All right, pause it.